You came with us not once, not twice, but 4 times to Clintonville's most sinister and haunted location. Well, we're back, but this time we are alone. It's time to find out who resides in this home. What does it want?
I don't want to take
Use all your strength.
Which is also the portal of the Hell House. Whoa!
Pat scared the shit
What
out
the
of
hell? What was she talking about when that happened? Cutting losses with the house, Mom.
Yeah.
What's the matter? What are you feeling? What is it?
I don't know. You need to be strong in the Lord and in His mighty power. Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
And you're coming with to the portal to Hell House.
I live with Jasmine and Chris, and I've had some pretty interesting experiences. The first one was actually right after the Halloween investigation. It was me, Michael, and Reba all home, and me and Michael kept hearing the doors open and close throughout the house. A few months after that, I was upstairs doing laundry, and I heard something fall just in Reba's room. And I didn't think anything of it, and then probably a minute later I heard footsteps coming at me. I ran down those stairs so fast. Recently there was one time I was standing in front of my door and I felt something just like grab my foot or my leg. There was another time when I was home alone with a friend and Reba was up in her room and we started hearing things in the living room. And it was, at first it sounded like springs, like something either playing with the springs in the couch or jumping on the couch. Me and Tessa have heard footsteps up, like walking across upstairs when we were downstairs in the kitchen. It's a lot of footsteps. I've heard a lot. Me and Dalton were in our room just laying down in bed, and our light just turned on, like out of nowhere. The light switch was off. They pulled the string on the light on the ceiling.
Hi, I'm Tessa. I am Jasmine's mom. Had a lot of experiences at the house. Some I've messaged about as they happen. Lots of footsteps and bangs, especially when they're not home and I'm there watching Reba. There's been instances where I've put Reba to bed and watched the security camera, and then I'll see a shadow by her crib, or there's this weird intersection of the stripes on her wall, and I'll see like a flash of light like coming out of that specific area, so I'll go upstairs and bring her downstairs to sleep. Not comfortable with what's in the house being that close to her while she's sleeping. Say it was 2 weeks ago when I was over there and me and Noah were sitting in the dining room having a conversation, and we could hear the footsteps upstairs. And we watched the couch in the living room get an indent in it, like somebody was sitting down.
Comes to the living room couch?
Yeah,
That's
it
where you
was.
got your hair pulled.
It was on the opposite end of the couch where she got her hair pulled.
Oh.
Noah went to work, and I was there watching the kid, watching Reba. Noah's and Dalton's bedroom light kept getting turned on, and I would go and I would shut it back off and close the door, and then I could hear the doorknob on their door, like someone was trying to turn it, and then I heard it click, and the door opened, and the light went on, and I went and turned the light off and shut the door, and Reba slept downstairs with me that night until Jasmine and Chris got home. I told the spirits to stop, and then the noises went upstairs, and I saw a shadow figure in the security camera. It was like 6 foot tall, solid, black, just shadow, walk across and then turn and go into Jasmine's room through Reba's room. So I was not putting Reba upstairs with that. There's been a lot. when they first moved in, I saw an elderly couple, like standing in the kitchen doorway, and I sketched them. And this was before we did any research on the house. And so we started looking up the house, and we found that Mary and William were a couple that lived in the house. She passed away, and 10 days later, he passed away in the house. And when we found their obituaries, we found that the woman I sketched looked identical to Mary. Their house is always... it's gotten worse since Halloween. Much worse. I think...
That was the night it pulled your hair.
Yeah.
It seems like it's gotten a lot stronger since then. It was strong that night, clearly.
The name Chris said.
During the void.
During
Yeah, I don't even know
And
if he
I
knew
knew
what he said.
I had told Jasmine months before that that's who was there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good going in the basement as long as I don't cross that threshold into the older part, into that section where the coal room is. I can't go in that area.
Well, the spirit
My
said
chest gets really tight and heavy, and I can't breathe.
Spirit said it was portal to hell.
So I'm Jasmine, one of the owners of the house. A few nights ago, I know Chris got up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom, and as he walked through the threshold of our room and Reba's room, there was a 6-foot-tall black mass bent over Reba's crib while she was sleeping in there, and he said, "What the fuck?" really loudly, and it ran out of her room, down the stairs, and as soon as it got downstairs, he heard a loud bang, and as he tried to follow it, there was nothing there. Michael's door keeps getting opened, I've noticed. I'll shut it, and upstairs it's open. Footsteps, usual noises we always hear. I hear voices more often now. I don't even like going upstairs by myself. Like, I make Sakari, the dog, go upstairs first, watch for her reaction. He won't even sleep in there without the dog. Otherwise, he sleeps in Reba's room right next to her crib. Then we'll watch the security camera that we have in Reba's room, and you'll see orbs just all over the place until she falls asleep. Once she falls asleep, it kind of slows down, but you'll still see them going across the screen every once in a while. The other day, a friend of ours was over, and his son's 13, and they had the security camera up watching Reba in case she woke up, and there was a really bright flash on the security camera, like someone had flipped on the light because it's infrared. The basement door likes to somehow get opened. Daisy will get locked down there. Like, she'll be out and about, and we all go to bed, and some of us will wake up and she'll be in the basement. Killian's door will open, well, the spare room I should say, will open on its own. You'll see shadows out of the corner of your eye. Reba's toys go off. Michael's toys will go off. You'll hear banging. Banging's been more often. Like when, like Noah said, when we went to bed, I had just laid down and it sounded like someone was pounding on the front door, the door we don't use. And she heard what sounded like a hard ball rolling across the floor. And so when we came down, I was like, I swear to God, like it shook the wall next to my bed. How bad it was. But I was the only one upstairs that heard it, so it didn't wake anyone else up. Voices getting louder, more distinct. Sometimes you'll hear Chris's voice when he's not home. I've heard my mom's voice.
So it's mimicking.
Yeah, it's mimicking voices.
People know.
Well, it's been
Yeah,
doing
that's
that for
great.
a while.
Yeah. Just you can hear it more now.
No one will be home but me, and I'll hear Chris's voice, and he's at work.
Sometimes even when there'll be times when Reba's not even home, and we'll hear a baby crying, like it's Reba crying, and it just. When you hear a child crying, there's not a child in the house at the moment.
Yeah.
Kind of freaks you out. Yeah.
Well, hopefully we'll make it out alive.
Yeah. From what I hear, it's worse when me and Chris are gone.
It's Tim.
It's perfect.
Or mostly when Chris is gone, because I still experience stuff.
There's a specific song that we'll hear now. I totally forgot about that until she mentioned it.
I don't hear music.
I've
And-
heard the music.
And we figured out what song it was. I'll get it and I'll grab my phone in a little bit and I'll show you what song it is to see if you guys hear it.
Okay.
I listened to literally like hundreds of songs to find the song. Find the one that matched. And then when I played it, she was like, that's the song.
So this you hear throughout the house.
No, it comes from the upstairs.
It comes from upstairs. You can be sitting downstairs and you'll hear like, at first it sounded just like a music box going. And then all of a sudden we're like, well, hold on, that's not it.
Like, how did you figure out what song it was?
I just started listening to old songs, trying to find, and then lately it's become more defined where you can hear there's words to it.
Oh, okay.
So you get the melody and you can't make out the words completely. It's Connie Francis.
What's the name of the song?
You're Gonna Miss Me.
We've been talking about moving out.
Ah.
We've been looking
But
at
this-
houses.
We were hearing the song, but there were no words to it. It was just the melody, and lately the words have been more clear. So I was like, I know, I'm gonna find it. It's familiar.
We have an inspector coming out to the house who's been wanting to condemn the house for
6
years.
years.
He's coming on Tuesday to come look at the house, see if he still wants to condemn it. Because when we move out, we don't want anyone else to move in there and have to deal with the bullshit.
Yeah.
'Cause,
If he even makes it through the inspection.
right.
I'm just
We
saying.
need to get out of the house.
Let go of it.
Let go of what?
Bible.
What is the demon's name?
God.
Who's in the dark room?
Our master.
Who is your master?
Beast.
What will we find?
Zozo. He's coming.
Who's coming?
Keep pushing. I'll prevail.
No, you won't. God will.
Hey. Chris knows.
What is the growling? Is it hellhounds?
Sure. Chris would know.
We're back here at Portal to Hell House, and we got the whole crew. We got Nugget, we got Jenna, we got Nick, we got Fashja, we got Mumzy, and Suga. So, let's hope we make it out of this alive. If not, this is our last video. Let's go get him. Honey, I'm home. Hello, honey. Hi, honey. We're back. Did you miss us? I hope so.
came from downstairs. Me and him were working on the laptop, getting the SDR frequency thing going. And we had necrophonics going on the tablet and his REM pod. Also, we hear the squealing of like some high-pitched squeal. It's his REM pod. Go over there. The tablet mutes itself, opens up some weird application I haven't seen before, and starts doing all kinds of like programs. Like you could literally see stuff moving on the screen.
It's crazy. Well, let's make our way down there.
And the camera's down. Let's go back down.
We have a camera in Chris and Jasmine's room, facing Reba's room. Then we also have a camera little man's room. We got the REM pod in there. We got a recorder in there. We got a recorder over by Reba's crib with 2 motion detector lights, the recorder. And then Chris is actually recording this from his cell phone so we can catch all this. So hopefully we will get something. We're going to go in the basement. We're going to start, I don't know, we're going to start stirring some shit up, so we'll see if something happens. So we are making our way over here. We got lights out in the house. Going our way to the basement.
Watch the steps.
Yeah, be careful with the steps, Mom.
Okay, because it's my first time going down it.
Well, you know.
Nikki, watch out for the steps.
Alright. So, this is actually awesome. We actually have the whole house to ourselves. Super cool. Nobody is here but us. So, we are all in the basement right now. The only thing that's running around other than us is the cat.
Check this out, Shug. So, you know I wouldn't have it on this. So now I'm resetting it. It was on what you saw before. This is where we're leaving it. We just want this program running to see what it says.
Right.
Nobody has been down here since we set it up the last time. Twice I've had to reset this tablet up.
Did you want to put the REM pod in the coal room?
No, because then our camera right there. I have a camera on both of these.
Okay.
That's proven that nobody's over here to touch this stuff.
Okay.
So after looking at with your UV light, that's really awesome.
Thanks. How do you pick that out?
You could tell there was something on the walls. We can't tell what, but it was on there and it's washed off because you could see it's been cleaned. Look at the wall. You see it?
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's discoloration.
I wonder if somebody painted something there or something.
That's what I'm wondering, but it looks like it was washed.
Super blurry. Here we go.
So it looks washed. You can see how they tried to clean something up.
Yeah.
Usually, and in this room, would you clean something up? This is where you can really tell that it's been cleaned. Now, that doesn't prove anything, but
right.
You can tell somebody tried to clean the wall.
So this is the coal room, guys, where the spirits claim this is the portal to hell here. Well, guys, we're back. You didn't know we were coming, did ya? I came to talk to you one last time. Well, that's weird.
That's really weird.
Who's messing with our equipment? Because that's what it seems like. Who's here right now? Oh, he said leave. Yeah, we're definitely not leaving this time. No. If you're here with me, can you touch that device on the floor with the red light? And then maybe I'll think about leaving. Did you hear that?
But it was that.
Did anybody go outside?
No.
Huh? Yeah. You didn't hear that big shake over there?
Yeah. That's what I said.
And the cat's in here with us.
Yeah. Hey, what? I can't hear
It was a heavy walk, not a light one.
Who's upstairs walking around?
Face.
So I tell you to touch the REM pod device with the red light, but instead you make a big bang upstairs? I mean, that's cool.
Yeah.
When you guys were over there, we heard what we thought was a little girl's voice. And then right after that is when the walking was happening, but it was a heavy walk. And you had said, did you hear that? We both, we heard it both times.
It was a
both,
big boom, like.
We looked at each other when I said, did you hear that? We both heard talking.
Well, where was?
Sounded like a girl.
Like a young girl. Yep.
Like upstairs or down here is what I'm saying.
I don't know.
Oh, you don't know?
It
It's
was
just
so faint, and then like 30 seconds later, that's when we heard the walking, the heavy.
Huh.
And the walking was right above.
Well, they did say that they're hearing things now. Okay, so you saw in the interview, I forgot to tell you guys this, that they've been hearing Chris's voice when he's not here. They hear Jasmine's voice when she's not here. They hear Reba crying when she's not here. So it's starting to mimic things around the house. Yeah. So they're starting to hear voices when nobody's here.
This definitely wasn't a little girl voice.
Yeah.
A young girl.
So like Jasmine's
or a girl, a woman, but with the, like a young.
Like Jasmine's mom said, she'll be here alone with Reba and hear Chris talking, and he's at work. Or Jasmine, or they'll.
We both looked at
Reba won't be here, and they'll start hearing baby crying.
But the walking is definitely right above.
Yeah, it totally is.
And it was a heavy walk.
Which would be the living room.
And what's good is I have my recorder up there.
Yeah. Yeah, it would be in that corner where the computer is. Because this is the kitchen.
Oh, is this the kitchen?
Yeah, this is the kitchen because we go up here. So this would be the living room. That would be over in that bedroom above the cold room.
Yep.
Where they said the lights were getting turned off. So that would be that in the bathroom area. Yeah. Wait a minute. Whose cord is that?
Not mine.
That cord wasn't here. Deb's old phone charger, Mumzy.
That's fine.
But that wasn't here
How did
when
that get in here?
that wasn't in here before we went downstairs.
You didn't have that?
No.
No, it's moving shit. Okay.
Oh.
All right then. Okay.
Wish we had a camera in here.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have enough. We need
Well, I have my recorder going.
facts. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna split up into the rooms now. Somebody's gonna take Reba's room. Somebody's gonna take Michael's room, and then take the I forgot her name. I apologize. The extra room where that girl's staying now. Their roommate. So
Should we go in there?
that's the room that's getting the door shakes and things like that. So whatever. Do you and Ryan want to sit in Michael's room, or do you guys want to stay down here?
Yeah.
And you guys go in Michael's room and we do Reba, or however you want to do it.
We'll take this bedroom.
Okay. And you want to sit in Michael's creepy ass room? Okay.